to my channel. This is Ashley here, and if you have not seen my latest video, please go and watch right now and then come back and watch this one. But basically, I'm just here to talk about how to get your life right, and also with my mini jobs and the things that I have going on, I figured I'd share and take you along on the journey and just take you through it. So basically, again, my name is Ashley, and I started this YouTube channel originally for my cheerleaders because I'm actually a cheer coach. And so I started this channel basically to talk about different aspects of life, different ways to get your life right. And I am a cheer coach at a local high school, so I thought that I would make these videos to help my team and to also help others and other coaches. I have a ton of videos that I'm going to be posting about different things, whether it be about cheer or about my family dynamics and what I have going on. I feel like it's super interesting and people can definitely relate. And if you have any suggestions or comments that you'd like to leave, go ahead and do that as well. Also, like and subscribe, guys. Please go ahead and jump right into it. So today we're going to be talking about, it's kind of like a part 2 of my last video. So again, if you haven't watched that, go ahead and go back and watch that. The first video that I posted was about tryouts for beginners. And basically like what coaches are looking for, some questions to kind of ask yourself for tryouts. Veteran cheerleaders, basically veteran cheerleaders kind of know the ropes. They kind of know what's going on, what to expect. If you've been through a cheer year, then you know kind of like what the rhythm is or what the system is and how things work and how things operate. So basically, with that being said, you do know, but I would expect that coaches as well as cheerleaders, they kind of take a step back and look. I know that me as a coach, I look at my previous year and I look at the things that I could improve on, along with systems and policies, procedures, whatever it is that we can improve on or work on or create and try to make it better for the next year. So with that said, it's super important for you as a cheerleader to do that as well. So basically getting right into it, how was your first year? Or how was your previous year? Were there any issues? Did you turn in your grade checks if that's what's being asked of you? Were you, on time? Did you give your coach a hard time? These are all things to think about. Is cheer really your thing? So is cheer really your thing? This is a question that I ask all of my cheerleaders, and this is something that you should definitely ask yourself. If you're a cheerleader that has been cheering for a while, maybe this wasn't it. Maybe this wasn't the thing for you. So if you're a first year cheerleader, you're coming back for the second year, and it's one of those things where it's like you've always maybe seen yourself as a cheerleader, or you think that this is like your high school thing. I'm going to be a cheerleader all 4 years, and I made the team once, so I'm going to do it again. But throughout the season, you notice that it's not for you. You're having difficulties, you're having issues with whatever's going on, as far as if it's, turning your grade checks in on time, coming in on time, absences. There's different things. If you struggled with school academically, things like that are all things that you would have to really look at before saying, okay, yes, this is my thing. This is what I want to do, and I'm going to go for it again. So I definitely recommend that you first take a step back, look at, your previous year, and ask yourself, okay, how was it in this year? Did I, is this my thing? It's okay. Not everybody's a cheerleader. And it may even be pressures of your parents. I know that some people are like, oh, my mom, they paid this much amount of money for the season. And it's expensive. It's something that your parents, pay a lot of money for, and it's a huge commitment. For our cheer year, it's normally the entire school year, period. Just is what it is. You got to get your life right. So basically that means you're going to be doing some type of event, you're going to be doing something. You know, we go both seasons, football and basketball. We cheer at all the rallies, and we only have a few rallies a year, but it's still events like parades. And, you know, if there's somewhere that, you know, we're being asked to attend, or, you know, fundraisers, things like that, like all of these things have to be accounted for, not to include parties and events that we actually host as a cheer team. But it's so many different aspects. So, you know, again, it's just that full commitment. Will I be able to maintain my grades academically? Will I be able to, you know, make sure that I'm here on time? Come be committed as a team player and stay committed throughout the school year. Those are some things to ask yourself before recommitting. Number 2, so positive vibes. Like, make it a new year, new you. New coach, new whatever it may be. I always say come in with a positive attitude regardless of what happened in the previous year. I would hope that, you know, most coaches talk to their teams beforehand, or even, you know, towards the end of the season. I know that we do one-on-ones with our team throughout the season, and we try to be as transparent as possible and let them know, like, these are the expectations, this is what's going on. But in doing so, we also allow them to speak and allow them to, you know, come to us and let us know things that's on their minds, or if anything needs to change, or if they're concerned or worried about whatever it is. It's their time to communicate as well. So with that, I would just say that, you know, go into the new school year with a positive attitude. Go into that tryout and rock it. Even if you had a rough start, maybe in the first year, or even in your second year of cheering, and you had a rough time with coaches or whatever it is, come in there like, I got my life right, I learned my lessons, now it's time to do it again, and I want to, you know, make it work. And then let your coaches know that, you know, like if you did have a rough start, or if there was anything that the coaches were maybe concerned about or are concerned about with you trying out again, then prove them wrong. You know, do what you got to do to make sure that they understand that it's a new you, new season, new year, and you're excited about it and you want to kill it. So definitely make sure that you're bringing that positivity, and that you make it so that you want to be there. The third thing is leadership, and I touched on this in the last video because, you know, we don't just look for leadership in new cheerleaders or beginner cheerleaders, or, you know, we look for the leadership in the cheerleaders that have been on the squad. You know, why not? And so every year it's something different, and there's new things that can be brought to the table. And if you've decided in that year, like, you know, my year or my goal is to step up just a little bit more and to make sure that I'm more involved, do it. I definitely encourage more and more leadership from everyone. You know, be a good communicator. Make sure that you're, you know, encouraging your team. Come outside of that shell. Think outside the box, you know, do some extra things to help out the squad and to show that you are there for your team, you're about the greater cause, that you are, you know, wanting to be on the team, and just show that. And again, that's gonna shed a lot of light, and that's gonna show that you care, and the coaches are really gonna love that about you. So definitely just show, you know, some leadership skills. With that, you know, again, make it a good year. The tryouts are it's a huge deal. You know, if you decide to try out for high school cheer, again, it's a huge commitment. And I know that a lot of girls and guys can relate, and you guys definitely leave comments below and let me know if you have any questions or anything that I can answer. If you feel like there were more tips that I should have shared, or, like, you know, if you have questions that you'd like for me to answer, you could go ahead and leave those in the comments box below. And also make sure that you like and subscribe this video. And again, get your life right. Make sure that you have it right for your tryouts. See you soon.